Good morning, students. In the topic of adding manure and fertilizer, in previous video we were preparing about the decomposition. Now, according to that topic, one activity is here, activity 1.2. Let's read. Take mung or gram seed and germinate them. Select 3 equal sized seedling out of these. So, uh, first you have to take mung or gram seed that you have to make germinate. That means you have to keep that in water for some days, and when you can see white color structure came out of the seed, then from that seeds you have to take 3 equal size seed from that. Now take 3 empty glasses or similar vessel. Then you have to take 3 glasses. Mark them A, B and C, and on that glass you have to write A, B and C. In this activity picture figure 1.3 B section, you can see how 3 glass are taken, and in that it is mentioned with A, B and C. To glass A add little amount of soil mixed with little cow dung manure. So in A cup you have to take some soil, and in that soil you have to mix some of the cow dung manure, and then you have to put the seed. In glass B, put the same amount of soil mixed with a little urea. Then in glass B also that much soil only you have to take, but you have to mix that soil with little fertilizer, that is urea, and then you have to keep one seed in B1. Then in C1, take the same amount of soil in glass C without adding anything, given in figure 1.3 A section. So you can see in third one, in C1, you have to just take soil that much only, how much it is given in A and B glass, and in that C glass you don't have to mix anything, just you put the seed. Now pour same amount of water in each glass and plant the seedling in them. Then you have to pour same amount of water in them in 3 of them glass. Keep them in a safe place and water them daily. Then you have to keep those 3 glasses in one place, and you have to water them daily. After 7 to 10 days, that means after 1 week or after 2 weeks, that you observe their growth. So it is given here in figure 1.3 B section. Did all the plants in all glasses grow at same pace? That means in this 3 of the glass, can you see, or in all glasses the plants have grown in the same manner? Which glass showed better growth of a plant? That means from A, B and C, which glass can show the better growth of plant? In which glass was the growth faster, and from these 3, in which glass the growth will be faster? So answer for this question given. Fertilizers are chemical substances which are rich in particular nutrient. So fertilizer are not natural thing, but it is made chemically, and in that nutrients are more and more. How are these different from manure? So now here we can read that fertilizers are different from manure. Fertilizers are produced in factories. Some examples of fertilizers are urea, ammonium sulfate, superphosphate, potash, NPK, that means nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. So here these fertilizers are made in factories, and some of the examples names are also given here of fertilizer. The use of fertilizer has helped the farmer to get better yield of crops such as wheat, paddy and maize. So here examples of crops are given, like wheat, paddy, maize. Paddy means rice, and for getting better production of the crops, fertilizers are used by farmers. But excessive use of fertilizers has made the soil less fertile. So if fertilizers are used in a more proportion, then it will destruct the soil. That means the fertile soil get less fertile. That means a plant will not grow in a proper manner. Fertilizers have also become a source of water pollution. So here some advantages are also given and some disadvantages are also given of a fertilizer. So what fertilizer is a one type of good thing, but if we use excessive, that means more, then it will damage the soil also, and even it will pollute the water also. Therefore, in order to maintain fertility of a soil, we have to substitute fertilizer by organic manure or leaves the field uncultivated fallow in between two crops. So, if we want the plant in a better manner, so we have to use fertilizer. But for if we are not using the fertilizer, then we should keep the field uncultivated after growing of a one crop. The use of manure improves soil texture as well as its water retaining capacity. It replenishes the soil with all the nutrients. So if we leave the field uncultivated after one crop, after growing one crop, harvesting one crop, if the field is remain uncultivated, then the manure which was used first, it will improve the soil, and it will improve the soil for water absorbing capacity, and again it make up the soil with all nutrient. Another method of replenishing the soil, that means fill up the soil with nutrient, is through crop rotation. So if crop rotation will be there, that means in this season one crop, then another season next crop, so it will make up all the nutrient in the soil. This can be done by growing different crop alternately. Earlier, farmer in a northern India used to grow legumes as fodder in one season and wheat in the next season. So in north side of our country, that means in Delhi side, Haryana side, uh, some types of legume plants, that means light plants may be called as pea plant and bean plant. So this type of plants are grown so that they can make up the nutrient in the soil, and again it can used as a fodder means like a grass to eat for animals, and then in next season they grow wheat. This helped in replenishment of a soil with nitrogen. So in 7th standard you have prepared about the nitrogen which is mixed with soil, and after growing one crop, uh, light crop in a field, then it will make up all the nutrient and nitrogen also in the soil. Farmers are being encouraged to adopt this practice, so it is taught to farmer also how they can adopt this type of practice. In the previous classes, you have learned about rhizobium bacteria. So in 7th standard, you have prepared about rhizobium bacteria. If you can remember some of it, these are present in the nodules of root of leguminous plant. So these rhizobium bacteria are present in the root of light plant. They fix atmospheric nitrogen, and because of this bacteria which are present in the soil, they help the plant to grow in a proper manner, and it helps the soil to mix up with nitrogen and all other nutrients.